Hey, Warren Whitlock, bestseller authors here with another video from Blog World. Boy, am I running into all sorts of people. Interesting people, but you don't want to see me. You want to see this guy. Hey, hello. Why don't you give us your name and a URL?
Sure. Joel Ababa. I'm the franchise king. www.thefranchiseking.com.
Okay. So I'm going to guess you do something about franchises.
Yes. I advise folks who are thinking about becoming franchise owners on how to do it, A to Z. Just work with them and make sure that they protect themselves. And what I really do, as Jim Kuchel told me, is that I help people not lose money.
Yeah, I think that's important. I mean, I deal with that all the time. You got to have some kind of story to tell. You got to, and give somebody some bullet points of what you're going to do for them. And ultimately, it becomes something that's even more basic. Like, I would guess the average person buying a franchise is afraid to jump out and go into business because one of the appeals of a franchise is that you're not an entrepreneur totally on your own. You got, and so you got somebody holding your hand. And so you're even adding to that feeling. It's a very base emotion. Like I doubt anybody just wakes up one day and says, "I'm too scared. I got to find a franchise." But that's an internal emotion we all have.
And it's a big jump to come from an employee to an employer. And just because franchising has a system doesn't mean it's perfect. There's good franchises and there's lousy ones. So I help people kind of decipher what they should be looking at based on what they bring to the table and how to protect themselves.
So how come you this is a blog and you come to Blog World?
Yeah, I have the Franchise King blog that has helped me meet people like you. As a matter of fact, I have to tell you something. When we first met 3 years ago, this is my third Blog World. You had a live radio talk show going on at a bar at the Hilton.
Yeah.
And it was like, hey, why don't you come over?
That's like the noisiest show ever.
Yeah, and it was kind of cool, and I've been kind of following you ever since. And now, of course, it has advanced to a nice phone. Video interview.
Yeah.
Free up time.
Yeah. Well, so that's my message to everybody is that to be a thought leader, you have to go out and create good information, good content, share it with people. But as you can tell from this video, this is my front-facing camera. It's not even the good camera on the phone.
Oh, thanks a lot.
Yeah, and we're talking about the content is every bit as good, and my hair looks better in this camera.
Yeah, I agree.
Because
in person, I don't really like it.
Yeah, because I don't want to get. I'm afraid. I'm now sporting the gray hair to let everybody know that indeed I am over 20, and I should be allowed into the clubs here.
Even the fancy ones.
And
you're a resident.
Well, yeah, that too. Of course, you can't prove that without a license.
Yeah.
All right, so live from Blog World, this is another in the series of interviews. Look for more at bestsellerauthors.com.